Hi everybody. I'm going to say 3 things right now. 1, cannot control the background noise if you can hear it. 2, I am fully aware that I'm wearing the same shirt that I just wore yesterday. I don't go anywhere, so I'm not going to change my shirt. It's just no point in changing something if it doesn't smell. You just washed it and you haven't left your house. And 3, this is the 3rd day of telling spooky stories that I have written myself, and they're getting no views. So I may or may not stop them. Like, they're cool to tell, but if they're getting no views, I don't see a point in making them. So I'm going to think about it. This may be the last video, or I might just push through it. We'll see. That TV is so fucking loud. But anyways, let's read the 3rd story of the 3rd day of reading spooky stories. So this is the 3rd story that I have written. It's called A Ghost or Imaginary Friend. It was written 6/6/2022. I think this is the last one written from that date. This is another one of those stories that are like something that has really happened. It's not just something I thought up. So when I was very little, while living in my childhood home, I had a friend named Kyle. He was imaginary, or so I thought. My mom, who has since passed away, swears he might have been a ghost. I was born with a rare heart condition, so I spent the first year of my life in the hospital, and then when I came home, I depended on machines to keep me alive. One day, my mom was upstairs, and I was in the living room where I slept. My breathing machine had begun to fail, but because it made no noise and I couldn't cry, my mother had no idea. She swears that something told her to go downstairs, and she couldn't shake the feeling, but she was so happy that she had listened. I was very close to death. Another thing that would happen is that ever since my parents brought me home from the hospital and set up my crib in the living room, my toys would go off at 11:45 p.m. every night and didn't stop until the toys were moved into the basement. From age 1 to 11, Kyle and I were friends. He helped me through a lot. All the times my parents fought and anything that went wrong in my life, he was there to help me. And when I went camping throughout the summer, he was right there when I got home. I was sort of an only child because my brothers were 15 and 17 years older than me and had already moved out. Plus, I was homeschooled, so I had no social interactions except during the summer when I went camping. On top of everything else, my parents constantly fought all the time, so I spent many days up in my room hiding from the screaming and stuff getting thrown around. I remember around age 10, my mother was diagnosed with breast cancer, plus her addiction had gotten worse. Unfortunately, around the time is also when I started to see Kyle less. I'm not too sure why. By the time I was 12 years old, I never saw him again, and by the time I was 13, I'd gone into foster care and never returned to that home again. Now I'm almost 19 and in a relationship and have moved out on my own for about a year. So I still wonder to this day if he was a ghost, and if so, why did he disappear? That was the end of the 3rd day of reading spooky stories written by me. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm still sorry about the background noise. Still can't control it. I am going to say one thing is that I actually record like the ending of my video right after like making the intro to my video, and then I record me reading lastly because it takes me like 7 tries. So I haven't even read the story yet, if I'm being honest with you. This goes at the end. It's a very weird flip-flop thing that I do. But yeah. Right now, these videos get no views, but you know what? I don't really care. I'm gonna keep reading them because I kind of like doing it, to be honest with you. And they're very quick and easy to make. Like, literally, these are my shortest videos that I make. Like, before this video, I'm going to be uploading like a 9-minute video, and then after this will be this video. And I think this video is probably gonna be like a 3-4 minute video. So yeah. I hope you enjoyed the story, and bye everybody.